If you want to become a successful content creator in 2025, you need to listen up. Hi you all, I'm Tamara, and we're here for Tamara's Tea Time Talks. I finally came up with a name for this series and I'm so happy because this is a dedicated time to be able to talk to you guys while also getting my feelings out there. We talk about things like relationships, how to grow as a person, and even things that is going on within the world around us. Now, I know if we were to look at my subscriber counts, it's not that high, but you know what, that's okay, because I actually used to be a gaming content creator, but because of how much I balance 5 different courses, I'm a senior in university, and I also have 2 jobs, I wasn't really feeling the gaming niche. I still obviously stream, but I'm putting a lot more of my time into lifestyle content. Throughout this video, I'm more so going to be talking about how I don't lose focus, how I don't lose motivation, rather than the specifics of, oh, I'm gonna post 5 videos a week, I'm gonna post 2 long form videos a week. We're not gonna be doing that. We're going to be talking about how I'm going to make sure my motivation doesn't deter or make me lose track of what I envision myself in the future. So make sure to hit that like and subscribe button, as it helps me tremendously on my YouTube journey. And also leave a comment down below if there's anything you'd like me to go over in the future. With all that being said, number 1, we're going to start off with a banger. Do not compare yourself to other creators that are within your niche. Now, this is really huge because comparison is the thief of joy. Little backstory, when I first started, all the way back in January of 2023, I actually compared myself heavily. It's like I wanted to become these other creators rather than working on myself to become the best person I genuinely could be. And that really deterred me from what I wanted to do. It's like I would do everything that was popular rather than doing something that I enjoy doing, and that made me lose motivation like that. Seeing, oh, how is this person's video that is eerily similar to mine doing good, but mine isn't doing good? It's like they have 20k likes while I only have 17, but you comparing yourself like that is actually setting you up for failure faster than you think. One thing that I love to tell myself is what makes you unique from others. Let's be real here, in the lifestyle content creation, there are thousands and thousands of content creators. In the gaming space, there are thousands and thousands of content creators. In even the fitness space, the tech space, and everything, there's always going to be creators that want to do and are doing the exact same thing as you. But making yourself more unique, or even just unique in general, from everyone else within that niche is what's going to attract people to your page. I'm not saying what makes me better than everyone else. I'm saying what makes me different. Don't always sit here and mope, this person's doing better than me. Oh, this person has more time on their hands, so they're able to dedicate more time towards their content creation, because that's not gonna get you nowhere but below. And we're not having that this year. And also, comparing yourself to others is just not mentally beneficial. You have never been in another content creator's shoes. You have never been in someone else's shoes other than your own. All of you all have different goals, whether it's to get popular, create a brand, meet your favorite celebrity, whatever. But you all have different steps of how to get through that goal. Someone could blow up overnight. Someone, it could take them a couple years to blow up, a couple months, couple weeks, whatever. You will never know your journey until you have that video or you have that progression and you see that progression. Number 2, being happy with the content that you put out will motivate you heavily in making content. I always tell people, especially when they're starting off content creation, please work with what you have. You don't need the $2,000 camera, the $3,000 lenses, the big DJI mics, the big fancy cameras, equipment, the backgrounds. You really don't need none of that. When I made my very first video, I propped up one of my phones on my dash cam and another phone I read off a script. But I still had so much fun and joy making that video because I wanted to share my story and the goals that I have for 2025 in terms of the mental health, in terms of the physical health, in terms of just making me a better human being. I will also say quality in the content creation space will always be better than quantity. Let me say that again. Quality is always better than quantity. You could sit here and post 20 videos a day. And if those videos are low quality, the sound is off, it's staticky, people aren't going to sit here and watch that. But then if you have a video where you took the time, edited it, knowing that you have confidence in your own work is going to attract other people and companies. One cool thing that I really recommend people do is learning DaVinci Resolve and CapCut. CapCut is a little iffy right now because of the TikTok ban. One thing that I do love about CapCut is the fact that you can use it anywhere. More times than not, I'm actually editing a video at my job, which makes it really convenient because if I didn't have that luxury, I truly wouldn't be editing anywhere else, let's be real. Definitely utilizing those content creator resources that are around you is going to help you a lot. The next one, and it is very, very huge, getting rid of your fear of judgment. People are always going to hate. It can be your relatives, it could be your friends, it could be people you used to go to school with, it could be your old friend groups, it could be someone who you've never seen before until the day you posted a certain video. People are always gonna hate, and that's just how it's gonna be. But one thing I will tell you is that the people who hate are the people who have never ever been in your shoes, are the people who are too scared to do what you're doing, and the people who are too envious of you, too jealous of you, to have the courage to do what you're doing. A content creator would never ever shame you for recording in public. A content creator would never ever shame you for using your phone as a camera rather than a DSLR or a mirrorless camera. A content creator will never ever shame you for putting in your best work to make a name for yourself. But you know who would? People who don't understand the journey and the leaps of faith that you're taking to make a name for yourself. And that's just the facts. Someone could gift $1 billion toward multiple communities who need it, and people will still find a way to shame it. But you know what? That's just simply life. That's just simply social media, and you're just going to have to get through it. But knowing that you're putting in work to impress yourself every day more and more, and maintaining, impressing the people around you who are rooting for you, who are supportive of you, and who are loving and caring of you, that is all that needs to matter. Stop thinking that, oh, woe is me, oh, this isn't gonna work out, oh, this, that, and the third, but think about it as, what are some new ideas that I could sprout, that I could engage, that I could establish for the people who actually support me? Please do stuff you're passionate about and stop thinking that you're cringe. Stop. I truly hate that word. I don't even know what middle school kid came up with that back in 2015. I don't. Please stop saying stuff is cringe, and please stop being afraid to post certain things because they are cringe, because you never know what video is going to be the one that blows up. Make sure to surround yourself with people who want to see you win. And I mean that so seriously. Remember when I brought up the video example of quality over quantity? That goes with friends and people around you as well. Want to be with friends who want to see you win. Not when they see you doing worse than them, but they want to see you win. I will never ever understand how people can be around someone every day, sometimes even all day, and feel jealous of them, feel envy of them, but yet you want to ask to hang out with them, this, that, and the third. I will simply never understand that. It is so mentally healing. It is so inspiring. It is so motivating. I have used the example of quality over quantity when it comes to friendships for about 3 years now. And yes, I will say there are some times where I'm like, I wish I had more friends. But one thing that I will say and that I will never ever regret are the friends I have right now. The friends I have right now, they have had my back for days I've had to cry. They've had my back for days that I've just needed some solid advice. And they were there for me when I hit certain milestones on content creation that I would have never thought I'd hit. And lastly, enjoy being in the process of becoming is a quote I rely heavily on, because it tells you that you need to live in the present rather than worrying so much about the future. And there have been so many times where it's like I'd envision myself, living in the high-rise apartments, getting all these brand deals from companies that I buy their products basically monthly. But when I tell you that I have missed out on so many real life events, so many, happy moments, because I was so caught up in the future rather than just living in the present. And I didn't even realize how much that was burning me out, how much that was mentally deteriorating me, until someone had to be like, Tamara, focus on the present and not the future. Like, everything is going to work out in the end. I promise you. Living in the moment can truly make you feel, is what I'm doing right now the best I can do? Content creation is a marathon, not a sprint. You've probably heard many people say that before. Content creation is a marathon, not a sprint, which means that there are going to be some days where your video might do really well. There might be a day where your video isn't doing too hot. But that's okay, because that's exactly what a marathon is. There are going to be some times where you're running. There are going to be some times where you're trotting. There are going to be some times where you're walking. And there might just have to be a time where you just need to lay on a wall and relax. But a wall is there to help you relax, grab a breather, and then you get back up and do the same exact thing until you're at the end. And I truly hope these tips are helping you out too. But that's all for this video. I truly do appreciate it, as it helps me a lot, especially for those who stuck through the whole entire thing. Make sure to hit that like and subscribe button, as again, it'll help me tremendously on this YouTube journey, as I plan to hit partner this year. And I also have an Instagram and a TikTok if you'd love to help me out over there. I make more short form, and on my Instagram, even picture-based content. So make sure to hit that follow button to stay along with my journey. See you later for Tamara's Tea Time Talks, you all.